All right, beautiful people. Today we're talking about what happens when we multiply fractions. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is define what it means to have a fraction. So I'm going to write an example fraction really quick. 2/3. Yeah, that's really big. Much better. Okay, so a fraction is a comparison of a part to a whole. For this fraction, 2/3, the 2 represents the part, okay? Because there are two parts total. The part, and the 3 represents the whole. It's kind of like a ratio, which we haven't learned about yet, but we will learn about. So it's a comparison from a part to a whole. Here's a drawing example of what 2/3 would look like. So if I draw a box, I know that there are 3 pieces, so I split it into 3 pieces. And I know that 2 of them are shaded, so I shade 2 of them in. I'm going to shade them in purple so you can see the distinction. 1, 2. Now this represents 2/3 because 2 of them are shaded, or 2 are the part, and the whole is 3. There are 3 total. Okay, so that's what a fraction is. So now let's talk about what happens when you multiply fractions. All right, so here's a story problem. I am hosting a party. So at the party, I'm inviting 12 people. Each person gets 2/8 of a pizza. How many pizzas do I buy? So the first thing I want to do is I want to figure out what the important information is here. So pause for a second, find the important information. All right, you should be coming back. The important information here is there are 12 people. Each person gets 2/8 of a pizza. Okay, and then my question is, how many pizzas do I buy? So we know that there are 12 people, and I want to know that each person gets 2/8. Okay, so that word each kind of tells me that I need to multiply. So I'm multiplying fractions here. I need to multiply 12 by 2/8. So there are lots of ways to multiply a fraction by a whole number. I'm just going to give you like a think through. If each group is 2/8, then I just need to multiply 12 as a whole number by 2/8. So 12 times 2 is 24, and 1 times 8 is 8. So 24/8. Okay. Now this doesn't tell me how many whole pizzas I need to buy. 24/8. I'm not going to go to the counter and say, hey, I need 24/8 of a pizza. They're going to look at me like I'm crazy. So we need to figure out how many this is in a whole number. Now remember, a fraction is a comparison of a part to a whole. So I'm going to start by drawing one pizza, and I'm going to cut it into 8 pieces. 4, 6, 8. Okay, so then I'm going to start coloring in the pizza to figure it out. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is 8/8. Then I'm going to do a second pizza. So that's one pizza. Now I've got a second pizza. We'll cut it again, just like the last one, into 8 pieces. Okay. Now we left at 8, so we're going to continue. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is 16/8 for 2 pizzas. All right, and then the third pizza. Looks like we're getting pretty close, so we might be done on this one. Let's find out. So again, I'm going to start at 16, so I go 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What do you know? 24/8 of a pizza is 3 pizzas. So I'm going to order 3 pizzas. Okay, so this is an example of multiplying fractions. When you multiply them in the real world, what happens to that number? So let's think for a second. Did my original number, my 2/8, did it grow? Did my other original number 12, did it grow? What was the effect when I multiplied those numbers? Let's try another one.